ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
So we're back at Artist Alley, and I can't tell you guys how many episodes of Reboot I watched growing up. And today I get to meet Jim Sue. And tell me what you did with Reboot when you worked there.
So I worked at Mainframe Entertainment for about 4 years. And so on Reboot in particular, I worked on the last season. So that's the one with Damon Rising and my two Bobs. And my role there was I was the lead modeler. So I was overseeing all the modeling for the characters, as well as modeling some of the characters myself.
So what does it take to bring these characters to life? Because Reboot was like the first kind of shows that took all these 3D animations and made it enticing enough to constantly watch. I mean, apparently you worked for the Mainframe itself.
Right. Well, the work process is someone has to actually model the characters. And so that's essentially like as if you're doing traditional modeling, but it's done digitally. And then someone has to create like the marionette puppet. And so that was kind of my specialty. So that's adding the skeleton and the controls and figuring out which vertices on the mesh match what joints, and also doing like the facial blend shapes. So that was kind of my specialty. And then after that's done, then the animator gets to move it around and key it, which means like to, I guess, put it in position for frames.
Fair enough. So were you a big fan of Reboot before you started working with them?
Absolutely. So I remember vaguely watching like the first season, and I think I was either probably maybe just graduated high school and going to university. So I remember watching it on ABC. I remember watching it on YTV, and it was definitely Reboot and Toy Story were the influences for the motivation for getting into computer animation. So after graduating from university, I took a computer animation course.
Fair enough. So do you have any new projects coming up?
Yes. This year in particular was pretty busy. I worked on Game of Thrones, on Divergent, Wolf of Wall Street, Captain America, Godzilla.
Oh my goodness.
Pompeii, and the 300, the sequel to 300.
The Rise of the Empire,
Yeah.
that's what it's called?
Yep, and I'm currently wrapping up a Ron Howard movie called The Heart of the Sea, and the upcoming work that I'm doing is I'm currently also working on a Peter Pan movie for Warner Brothers, and Superman vs. Batman. Or Batman vs. Superman, whatever it's called.
Versus, at the end of the day, it's still the same fight. But that's incredible. So you did so much this year. Which did you think that you had the most fun working on?
It was definitely 300.
300?
There's this horse sequence on 300 where that's just a CG horse. That's you're not going to get a real horse to run through the fire and jump.
Fair enough.
So I took that on, and that's essentially giving the horse the muscle system, the joints. So that's a very technical thing. And also, what was really cool is Rainmaker contacted me, and I got to design these Reboot postcards for their 20th anniversary. And so we're gonna keep trying to do some more things with the old Reboot while they're rebooting to create the new Reboot.
Yes, I was just going to ask, so what do you know about the Reboot? I hear times that it's going to be a TV show, or it's going to be a movie, so...
Well, I think they specifically said that it's going to be a TV series.
Okay.
But there's not much more that I I don't really know that much more, and what I do know, I can't divulge,
Oh, secret.
unfortunately. But we're also going to try to keep the old Reboot going as well through merchandise, which is why I'm here anyways, because I licensed the art books and the posters from Rainmaker, which is now rebranding as Mainframe again. So we're bringing back the Mainframe name as well, which is good.
Absolutely, and I wish you the best of luck. I hope for the new generation. If you don't know what Reboot is, I'm pretty sure you can find it on YouTube or DVDs or somewhere. Watch it before the new Reboots come out so you can get a genuine appreciation of it. I'm Fatuma and
Jim Sim.
Jim Sue, and you're watching the Console Explosion.
Thank you.